A new volunteer-led organization is focusing on the professional development of women across Aroostook County. The Aroostook Women's Network held their inaugural event last night at the Northeastland Hotel. Organizers outlined the network's goals and gathered feedback on how it can best support women across Aroostook County.
This event was really formed as a desire to create an opportunity for women professionals in the county to connect, to network, and to support each other. I started this particular role in May of last year, and during my initial transition period of getting to know members of the community, I was connecting in with a number of wonderful business leaders, but really wanted to connect in more fully with the women professionals who are in the county.
Future AWN meetings will rotate locations from Holton to Fort Kent in an effort to reach women across the region. If you'd like to learn more, visit Aroostook Women's Network on Facebook.